Okay, well, you've seen the installation of a standard Biosand filter made out of concrete. Now, there are other designs that are out there that the process is identical to this process, but the design is different. And we're going to go out to the other designs that we have here in the shop, and we'll show you how this gets done. So there are various designs for the Biosand filter, and I mean, here's the design that Pete just showed you the installation process on. But the installation process for any other design, whether it's a one made out of this kind of piping, or the hydrate filter, or a smaller one like this, or like this, the principle is the same. And so you start with the under drain gravel on the bottom, 5 centimeters, and then the separation gravel is another 5 centimeters of that. And then you load the sand up so that you end up, when the filter is paused, any one of these, when they are paused, you're left with 5 centimeters of water on top of the sand. So the column length of the sand is determined by, and how much sand you put in is determined by where it rests. Because when it's resting and when it's in pause period, you need to have 5 centimeters of water on top of the sand. And so in this particular model, it will equalize at this point of the filter. Not here, because it is using 1/2-inch pipe. The 1/2-inch pipe allows for the equalization to occur at this level, not this level. And it's the same on this one. And so when I'm measuring the column length of the sand, I'm going to be stopping here. And then on top of the water, or on top of the sand, when it's paused, there'll be 5 centimeters of water on top of that. And it's the same with this one. So it equalizes or stops flowing right at this point. And on this one, it'll stop flowing right at this point. Not at this point, because there's enough air that it will allow it not to siphon to this end point. And so if you're using what we call a found filter or a barrel, it's going to be the same process. It's right where the water stops flowing and where the sand begins, the distance between that, so the amount of standing water on the sand needs to be 5 centimeters. So you adjust the sand column length accordingly. When you're not doing a run, we call it the pause period. While it's resting, while it's at pause, you've got 5 centimeters of water on top of the sand. Now, if it's 10 centimeters, I have to add more sand. If it's 2 centimeters, I have to take some sand out.